Welcome to this channel. This is a general reading for the sign of Aries. What won't resonate with you, please let it go. It's a general reading for the sign of Aries. Queen of Swords, Eight of Swords, the Lovers, Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, the Hanged Man, Eight of Wands, Three of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, Two of Cups. Well, what we have here for Aries is a message or an approach concerning a romantic relationship. Aries has to be patient. Aries has to look at the situation, has to look at the scenario with different eyes. There is a message of love or an approach from a person that Aries loves, but at this moment, in this moment, the relationship is not on a very solid ground. The relationship is shaky. And these two people, Aries and the special person, are maybe not seeing each other for some reason. There seems to have been some type of argument, and one of the two is offended, is angry, is thinking, I don't want to see him or her anymore. Now, it is not clear for me here if the offended party is Aries or Aries' couple. So this is a general reading. If it resonates with you, please adapt it to your own circumstances. Now, going on. One of the two is offended. One of the two is hurt. And that hurt party is turning their back to the situation, to the relationship, and is almost thinking that, I don't want to have anything else to do. I have nothing else to do in this relationship. But the other party is approaching or sending a message or asking for a dialogue, for a conversation, for a meeting to settle the score, to clear things up. The relationship is basically a good one. It's a relationship where they have been happy, where they have been coupled, yes, not only romantically and emotionally, but also physically. It works. It has been working very well, but something happened. There was an argument, there was a situation, something happened, and this event that happened offended greatly one of the two. And as I said before, that party is turning their back on the relationship. But not completely. There are still some ties. There are still some bonds that keep them together, and the other party is reaching out, is either sending a message or is approaching in some way and asking for a dialogue, for a conversation, or a meeting to clarify things, to clear things up. And in that meeting, the idea is for the party that apparently has caused the offense to talk about feelings. And feelings there are feelings, there are a lot of sentiments. So this approach, I think, is going to work positively. Here we have the Wheel of Fortune that is obviously having a hand in this situation. So that is what I can see here. We have here the Lovers and the Three of Wands. For me, the Three of Wands has to do with a love connection, with a bond of love, and we have the Lovers, which in this case is being literally the lovers. So let's see what else we have for this message. This is for Aries. What do we have? Yes, there is, again, here we have this wounded party. Again, we have the Lovers, and the Lovers in exactly the same position. Again, we have this wounded party that is contemplating moving away, that is thinking about moving on, about definitely turning their back on this relationship. So let's see. This person that feels hurt, that feels wounded. Again, I repeat, I don't know whether it's Aries or Aries' couple. This person feels that they are, that their position is the right position, that they have all the right to feel offended, wounded. It's not clear here what happened, but whatever happened really has hurt deeply this person. And this person is really thinking about moving on, about leaving the relationship behind, about turning their back onto this relationship, and they feel morally in the right. Also, this is a person that is it's a person that is very structured. Is a person that is very whole. Yes, that has a great deal of control over their feelings and over their life. They are very committed to whatever it is that they're working on, and they have a very organized life. They're very serious, very responsible, and they think a lot. Yes, they give a great deal of thought to what they do and to every action they take. So this is a very serious mental process. The person is analyzing, is thinking about the relationship, about the pros and the cons. This is whatever triggered this feeling and this hurt now has opened doors to other ways of thinking, to analyzing all the relationship, to seeing the pros and the cons, to seeing if really the relationship is going somewhere, if the relationship is valuable, if the relationship has something solid to offer. And the other party is is trying through messages or through somehow approaching his offended party, trying to make them see, trying to offer a lot of things. But on this part, nothing seems to be working. The offended party is going to, has to make use of future plans. Yes, tries to make use of the plans they had worked together, and trying to show what the future could hold for them as a couple. And also trying to appeal both to a sense of patience and a sense of calm, trying to get the partner to see things in a very calm and relaxed manner. Now, this is, I think, basically the message here today. It's an argument, it's a disruption in this relationship. One of the partners is offended and is very definitely and very seriously thinking about walking away from the relationship. The other partner, the partner that incurred in the fault, doesn't want to lose this loved person, because obviously this loved person, whether the person is Aries or not, is a valuable person, and all the prospects for the relationship were good and positive. So the perpetrator, let's put it that way, is really going to go all the way to try to keep the relationship going. But it doesn't, there is no, here we don't see that so far. We only see the definite position in which the wounded party is, and the efforts that the other party is doing, and how that other party is trying to convey, to show all the positive things, all the plans they had, all the possibilities if they stay together and they fulfill all the dreams and all the plans that they had. Because evidently they had plans, and they had a construction of a possible future together, and a future that looked bright and hopeful. So let's pull some more cards to see if we have any other message for this situation that is presented to us for Aries. Ace of Cups, oh my God, 10 of Swords, and Page of Pentacles, the Moon, the High Priestess, again we have the High Priestess, and the Magician. So I think it's possible that this is not going to work out. I am not sure, but I think maybe it's not going to work out. Here we have the image of the home, of the place, of the venue that they had dreamt of, that they were building, that they wanted to build together, a home, a place, a place for them, you know, their castle. And surrounding this image of this place that they were thinking about building, about constructing for the two of them, now there is an energy of things that are not clear. There is a murky energy. The offended party is not seeing that place with the diaphanous clarity that used to have before. Now it seems to be murky and dark. It seems like if there is something around it, that has tainted it, is not clear anymore. And with the Magician, that is the card that in the previous throws was very close to the offended party, whether that party, as I mentioned twice already, is Aries or the other party. That Magician, that energy, the energy of the Magician, the energy of the person that is very much in control of him or of her, that has again, I described it before as being a very serious person, very committed, a person that has deep thoughts and that has a very strong, committed sense of building a life. We have the Ten of Pentacles over that energy. So although the Ten of Pentacles may mean that a problematic situation has come to an end, I think that here, on the contrary, is telling us that that energy is now full of spikes, is not open to what once was their love. And the Page of Pentacles persists in offering things, in offering apologies, but unfortunately, I think is not going to work. Let's just pull one more card. I'm sorry if you hear some noises in the background. I am in Latin America, and that is a street person selling something. Okay, here, what is? Yes, look. Seven of swords. So this is the definite and the seal on this throw. So I think no, I think that the relationship is definitely not going to heal. I think probably this is the end. The offended party feels really offended and feels that a wrong was done that cannot be cured, that cannot be corrected. So this is the reading that I have today for Aries. If this reading resonated with you, if this reading has been useful, please subscribe to our channel, send us a comment, give us a like. Thank you very much for being with us.